Yo, they ain't stopping shit. They've been trying to stop me. That's when I gotta dig deep. They've been trying to stop a nigga. That's when you dig deep the most, fam. On God. This your boy, Shaman Truth. Just here to bring words of encouragement to the divine primordial being on their path. Don't beat yourself up when you're getting it. Hold up. Don't beat yourself up when you're getting it out the mud. You're doing it to gain a strong foundation. So if a couple of bricks go out of your foundation, you still strong. That's basically what you're doing when you're getting it from yourself, from how your divine true self wants you to get it. You're building it off a strong foundation. You should never beat yourself up because it's gonna get rocky. But that should just motivate you because that's just a phase that you in. You know, you just gotta keep growing and keep building up because it's not gonna be like that all the time. It just tests we're going through because I feel some people just trying to, you know, they getting beat up by the trials and tribulations of life. And I'm just telling you to keep going because it's not gonna be like that forever. When you're real close, that's when shit really starts to hit the fan and situations around you start to come around because they're trying to break you. They're trying to break you. So I'm just trying to tell you to keep going. Like I noticed that for me, I'm noticing like these gang stalking ass motherfuckers. They've been trying to pull up on me and shit. I'm like, that ain't gonna stop me. That just make me keep going. That just lets me know that, hey, I'm doing the right thing. When I start to notice weird shit around me, when I start to see people acting funny, people telling me about themselves, I know I'm getting close and I need to know who the fuck around me so I don't make the mistake and bring them along the journey with me. Because I know I'm on the verge of doing something great for myself. So, you know, I'm looking at that as a motivation that I'm real close. You know, it's going to get rocky, but that don't mean you give up. That mean you keep going. You know, there's been plenty of times where I was on the verge of not giving up, but I was on the verge of reverting back to those things that made me feel like I was doing the right. Hey, what's up with you, TS guy? What's up with you, fam? Can you leave a light for me? I was on the verge of going back to the 9-to-5 life, but I know that ain't for me because it took so much joy away from me and it took the life away from me. It made me more stressed than blessed, you know, so I had to cut that out. The work, what's up? The work life wasn't doing me justice, so now I'm betting on myself and getting it out the mud. Sometimes it get rocky, but I know it's not gonna be like that all the time. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. You just gotta stay livicated on betting on yourself because it's gonna be a point of time where it's not gonna be like this. It's not gonna be like, you know, you basically looking for a rock. You know, the rock's gonna be all around you, but you're getting tested right now to see if you standing on your morals. You know, to see if you standing upright in your integrity. You know, because it's gonna get rocky when you getting it out the mud because you're not getting a handout from the enemy. Because that's what the enemy wants. The enemy wants us to go to him. The enemy wants us to abide by the rules. And then they start giving you the handout. But you betting on yourself, you're not doing that. Like for myself, I'm not, they can't sell me. They can't sell me to sell my people out. I'm not going. So therefore, I'm not going to get it easy. You know, I believe that my platform is a little shadow banned just for the simple fact that I speak the truth and how I move. But that I don't let that stop me. I noticed that, you know, they're trying to make it hard for me because, you know, I'm doing it the right way. You know, I'm betting on myself. I'm not giving in to what they got. You know, but it's going to get like that. You know, you're going to be overlooked to overbooked in a second because you betting on yourself and people see that. When people see you betting on yourself, you know, people going to feel the need to bet in you. You know what I'm saying? Because they see how strong you. They see how hard you going for yourself. You got to keep going hard for yourself. You know, that's the key when you getting out the mud. Keep going. You got to go hard for yourself, bruh. Keep betting on yourself. Keep taking that inspired action. You know, to be free and independent. It's gonna get there. The miracle's gonna come because it's gonna be branched off of your divinity and not from anywhere else, from source directly and not anything else. Because what they want to be attached to who you is by giving you quote unquote blessings, but them ain't blessings because you got to go through so much hoops to get it, and so you got to do so much weird things to get where you got to get to. So it's not even really a blessing. It's really a contract, because we do have certain instances where they will put their hand up, but you got to do a couple strange things for some change, and it's just not worth it. So if you betting on yourself and it's getting rocky, this is just confirmation that you're close. But it's always gonna get real hectic before you make it. It's just a test to make sure that you're not folding. Because I got tested plenty of times, motherfuckers coming to me, people judging me, this, that, and the third, but I'm staying solid in my foundation because I know where I'm going. I know what I'm about. I know my worth. I know my value, so I'm standing on it. I'm not gonna let nobody shift me into doing some shit I'm not comfortable in doing. Even if it's as small as working for a motherfucker. Because I just don't see myself working for people like that. Like, I can't do that 9 to 5 shit. That shit's dead. You know, and don't get me wrong, I love getting my bread, but I just can't work for somebody, bro. It's like, I can't do it. And I accepted it. Like, nah. You know, I'm betting on myself. It's not always gonna get rocky though. In the beginning stages of anything, it takes a process. You're just going through the process. You're going through the motion. But that don't mean you give up. That don't mean you give up. That means you just, you keep going. You just gotta keep going, bro. But you close, bro. You're real close on succeeding with what you gotta do, cause you probably wondering, like, why am I here? Why is it like this? Well, probably because you got like a bigger purpose. When you got like a bigger purpose and you got a bigger calling, your life is gonna be set up a certain type of way where you have to go into motion a certain type of way. You gotta follow it. You know, just keep going through the motion how you supposed to. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. It's all gonna make sense. You just gotta keep going. Take it day by day and keep going. Just don't give up. Don't go back to those old ways of doing things that wasn't working for you. Because that's the test, to see if you revert back to the old ways. And the key is to not go back. You know, because it is greener on the other side, but you got to weather the storm. Definitely got to weather the storm, because this ain't for the weak. This path ain't for the weak. Because if it was, you'd see a lot of weak motherfuckers on it. It takes the strong motherfuckers to get through this shit. So if you're still going and you feel the turbulence, you're doing a good job, bro. Because it's not supposed to be too easy. Because in that case, everybody would be doing it. You know, everybody would be doing it. But if you're that person that's betting on yourself, working for yourself, bro, keep going. It's gonna be worth it. It's like me with my music, yo. Like, yeah, I would love to be more well-known, but not in the Hollywood terms. But I would like my music to get to a place to where, more people know it. But it's a process. It's a process even for that. Because I know I'm going to get there, but I'm just not going to get there by selling my music to somebody. And then I have to work off a contract. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep the music in my possession. It's not going to be easy, though, because they're not going to promote me. The machine's not behind me. It's always going to be not hard, but it's always going to be a little resistance towards you when you're not trying to work with the machine, because the machine's been putting a lot of parts together in terms of like putting people in motion. But really, are they in motion? Are they really? Because one wrong turn, one no could lead to you going back to square one because you don't want to do what they're telling you to do. You're basically a yes man. And that's not the case over here. We're not a yes man. You can't make me do anything. And if you're not a yes man, you're doing the right thing. You just got to keep going. You're getting it upright. You're getting it out of an upright standpoint. Like you're doing it the right way, you know what I'm saying? Out of integrity. So don't give up. Don't give up. Because, they're going to always try to make it hard for you. They're always going to try to make it hard for you. Because I do believe that my shit's shadow banned. That like people don't follow me. People don't, not to say they need to, but they make it hard for people to find me and shit. That's how you know you're doing something when you finding resistance like that. When they fucking with your views, when they fucking with your money, if you're monetized, you close to doing something to where you don't need these motherfuckers. It'll come together though. You wise enough to pick up on the information that you need to better your life in every area. You just gotta be patient and keep growing. Keep going and growing. But you're gonna get there, yo. But just don't give up. If you're on the verge of giving up, this is just a message not to give up. Because it's always like that. When you're real close, a few inches away, you feel like giving up. It happens to everybody through breakthroughs, bro. You ain't the only one. But that don't mean you give the fuck up. Keep going. Because I remember, you be on the verge, and next thing you want to go drink. It's okay to drink. Even I like to have my tequila in my rum, but if it's at a toxic standpoint of like, man, I don't know where to go, this shit's getting a little stressful, let me go drink this shit away. That's never a good thing to go do some things. The best way to turn up is everything's going well for you when you want to turn up in terms of your internal program, how you feel, you just want to enhance it. That's when you go drink and smoke, is when you already feel good so you can enhance it. Because all that is doing is enhancing your state of being. So I wouldn't want to enhance the state of being where you feel lost and where you feel like you need something outside of yourself. That's when you go down a couple steps. Confirmation. One second. So that's why I tell you, just, keep going. Don't go off your five senses, because your five senses will tell you that you're not seeing results. You're not seeing nothing change, and that could push you back. You got to go off with what you feel and what you know within your being, and that will guide you to paradise. Because I remember when a couple of years ago when I went to Cali, I was like, bro, I didn't know how I was getting there, bro. It was just on my mind, bro. I'm going to California, bro. I didn't know how. I didn't have the money. I mean, I had a little bit. I saved up a little bit, bro. But then a miracle happened. I was in Cali, living like a king. I ain't even gonna cap. I wish I managed my money better, bro. I was living like a king, nigga. Just know I didn't have any worries until I ran out of money. But that was just me learning how to manage myself. I'm kind of glad that happened, because now I know how to manage. So everything happens in lessons. Like, I don't look back and beat myself up. I'm kind of glad I went through all that, because I learned how to manage shit. So now when I get there again, it's going to last a little bit longer. But yeah, I wasn't too sure how I was getting to LA, but I went to LA, manifested it. I always go back and I remember them times where I didn't know what was going on. I remember the turbulence, and I ended up getting to the place like ASAP. ASAP Rocky. That's why I say don't give up. You're going to get to that place. You're going to get to that place. The key is to keep going, no matter what. The key is to keep going. Never, 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 never give up. Confirmation. Never, 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 never give up. Never. Because you're getting it out the mud, though. It's not going to be easy because the machine not behind you. And the machine, if the machine not behind you, that means somewhat the machine is against you, so they're going to make it hard. Just because they make it hard don't mean it's going to be hard necessarily. You just not gonna get no support from the enemy in a sense. Oh, okay, I didn't need your support anyway. When you get it the upright way, bro, it's protected. Because you staying connected to source, to your primordial self, and you staying connected to the great mother, they ain't gonna be able to fuck with you. That's why they try to lower your morals, lower your values, lower your integrity by working with them, because they make you do weird things, so they lower your energy, then they attack you. Even though they gave you an offer, but that offer comes with a lot of negative shit to raise your energy down so they can infiltrate you and take you out. So it's really not even in your best interest to get anything from the system, because the system can turn on you in a second. 1 second, they're raising you up. The other second, they're trying to tear you down. Let me give you an example. Young Gleesh. You know, back in the day, Young Gleesh was that nigga. Young Gleesh dances was in 2K. This was like damn near almost 10 years ago, right? Young Gleesh was getting support from the system. That's, you know, I think Young Gleesh he was a rebel. Young Gleesh is a rebel. I wasn't sure what happened. But next thing you know, they made Young Gleesh look like a monster. Just like that, Young Gleesh kind of fell off because the system wasn't supporting him. Now, if Young Gleesh kind of did do it by himself to an extent to where he still got his loyal fans, but the system kind of put him up to the point where they put him in a place of famous artists, so it kind of helped him out. But when they took it under him, he kind of took a hit. You know, you don't want that happening to you. I love Young Gleesh, but, you know, he was kind of getting support from the system back in the day. That's why they pushed everything under him. And that's why he at where he at. Not to say it's a bad thing, but that just goes to show you that the system don't do shit for you. They'll raise you up 1 second, and then they'll try to bring you down the next, just by you saying no to a couple things they want you to do. So it's better, you're better off getting it out the mud. You're better off getting it out the mud. You know what I mean? Shout out to Young Gleesh. Like, he was real famous for making Clean Side Finest 3. You know, he was real famous off from Clean Side's Finest. But it's crazy that he dropped Clean Side Finest 4. Niggas don't even know about it. Like, Young Gleesh was that nigga back in the day, if you didn't know. Like, his views won't give him justice to what type of impact he had, but a lot of people was biting off Young Gleesh's style. Like, Young Gleesh was very innovative for this this era of music. Like Playboy Carti, people don't know. Young Gleesh was that nigga. But they took it, the system took their support from him, and then he took a big hit. But if you didn't get any support from the confirmation, when you build yourself up, just keep getting it out the mud. They fucking with mine. They don't like what I'm talking about. Just don't give up. You know, I just had to give you that example. Like, Young Gleesh was that nigga. Young Gleesh was nigga, but I'm not too sure what happened. But that's, you know, the system tried to shoot him down, trying to make him look like a monster. And he had to stay low key for a little bit, but he ended up coming back. But it just goes to show you what type of monster you're dealing with. You know, 1 second they're raising you up, the next minute they're trying to bring it down. So the system is not your friend. Remember that. You only got yourself in this shit. So don't ever think that these people is a solution to your problems, because they're not. They're not the solution to your problems. You're going to have to get it on your own. There's a lot of people I know that got it on their own, but it wasn't easy. They had to work for it. You're going to have to work for it. It's not going to be that easy. So I'm just, you know, giving you words. Yeah, they fucking with my life. They is fucking with my life. Going, because they show ban my shit. They make it hard for people to find me, but I'm like, that give me motivation, because I make an impact. I make a big impact just by the few motherfuckers I do reach. I'm cool with that. And it is what it is. I don't let it beat me up. You just let it motivate you. Just let it motivate you to keep going. Just fucking with my live not too long ago. Like, they know who the fuck I am. They know who the fuck I am. I ain't gotta speak too much of who the fuck I am. They know who the fuck I am. It is what it is. But I ain't gonna never let it fuck up my emotions. I just keep it moving. Like I don't do this shit for views. I don't do this shit for no money. Yeah, bro, they really can't do much. They is fucking with my life. Like I said, I don't let that stop me. I just know I'm doing those things in congruence with my higher self. Thing for me is not the right thing for them, so I can't really say the right thing, but in alignment with my higher self. But they just was fucking with my life, bro. They always be doing that. It is what it is. I just use it as motivation. You know, just like with the music shit. I know my music is supposed to be a little farther than where it's at, but I don't let that deter me. I just keep going. Cause when I do pop off, it's gonna stay, and I ain't gonna be signed to nobody. It's gonna have it off a strong foundation because it's backed by my true divine self and my spiritual team. They're gonna protect it, just for the simple fact that I didn't do it with nobody. When you do it for yourself, nobody can take it away from you. When you do it from yourself, like if you get help from the enemy and shit like that, don't get me wrong, not everybody that help you is from the enemy, but you know what I'm saying. The motherfuckers in suits, the motherfuckers with an agenda. You don't ever get help from them motherfuckers. You never get help from the enemy. You're gonna have to just keep doing your own thing, bro. You just gotta keep doing your thing. Cause that was just fucking with my life, bro. My little ass channel, I'm like, y'all petty. I ain't even got a lot of motion over here, bro. But they know who the fuck I am, though. They know who the fuck I am. They know. They know who the fuck I am. Yeah, they know who the fuck I am. But I don't really got too much to say. You know, I got it out. Just keep betting yourself. You're real close. I'm not just saying that. You in motion right now, man, sister. So just keep retaining your energy too, because I don't want you out here giving off your energy too much. You know, keep retaining, reframing from a lot of things. Because as you go up, you're going to be a magnet. Motherfuckers going to be attracted to you. So you got to have discipline. You know, especially your sexual energy. I don't care if you're a woman or a man. You have this confirmation of, you have this celebrity energy. Not more than a celebrity. Way more than a celebrity, but you have this iconic energy about you that's lingering. So you're going to be attractive, motherfuckers. People going to want to be nice to you. This, that, and the third. Some of them are genuine. Some of them are leeches. Some of them are infiltrators. So just use your discernment. And some people genuinely need your help that you need. So just use your discernment and keep your heart open so you can help the ones that need to be helped. Because I don't go big. Confirmation. Double confirmation. Don't go big on the people that need your help. And I'll say this for myself. I'll never go big. I'm a humble nigga. Some people like, I was going down. They was like, hey man, I was talking to you, bro, but you didn't say nothing. I'm like, bro, I probably had headphones in, bro. I ain't no arrogant dude. I may talk my shit, but I'm not no arrogant dude. I'm always a humble dude. I'll talk to anybody. If they got the right energy, it ain't like got no ulterior motives or no jealousy in their heart. I'll talk to anybody. Hold up. They fucking with my life. They fucking with my life. Hold up. But I talk to the animals, man. I'm humble. I'll talk to the smallest bug, to the biggest bug, to the smallest animal, to the biggest animal. I'm a humble nigga. I'm a loving person. I ain't gonna hide it. Don't get me wrong, I'm cutthroat as can be, but I still love the people. I still love the animals. I still love the spirits. The ones that passed, the ones that ain't come here, like I still got my heart. You know, so I'm always be there for the people, and that should give you an indication that you should too. Don't go big, because there are some primordial beings that's at the bottom that need encouragement. So that's why I'm here, to get them niggas out the gutter, because I am being sent in the hood. It is what it is. They want me in the hood. Not to be like I'm trying to get into some trouble, but certain niggas do need your assistance. So go where you're called to, you know. But you do got this abundance energy around you. I don't care if you only got a couple quarters in your name, nigga. It's what you carry that make you abundant, not what's in your pocket, because all that can go. And it's up to the individual that's instilled with that energy to get it up again, that got that divinity within their being to get it right back where it started, even farther, where you left off at. You know what I mean? It takes something within your being, so therefore, it's not what you have outside, it's what you have inside. So don't get fooled by your circumstances. Just keep going and expect things that's coming from your divinity and from the primordial source that you're connected to, and it'll come. It takes patience and consistency. You're going to get there, bro. I promise you, you're going to get there. You're real close, so just don't give up. I'm just, don't surrender. Keep going. But that's your boy. I'm going to have nothing else to say. If y'all do want to support your boy, please check my music out. E.G. Fisker on all platforms. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music. I have a topic page, E.G. Fisker Topic on YouTube. I got over 300 songs out, bro. I got way more music made. I've been making music for about over 10 years. Ever since I was a freshman in high school, maybe even in 8th grade. I just didn't, I was playing around, experimenting with shit. I've been making music since freshman year. 2012, bro. So I've been making music for a long time. So, check my music out, man. E.G. Fisker. EJJIFISKER. You can check me out on Patreon if you feel called to do so. It is 50% off this month. That is patreon.com/Shaman Truths. There's an S at the end of truth. You can hit me up on my email if you need anything, shamantruths@gmail.com. There's an S at the end of truth, and yeah, you should be able to spell shaman, I hope. But if you do want to send a cash donation, if you feel called to, my cash app is E.G. Fisker 1, EJJIFISKER 1. But that's your boy. I'm out. Peace. Hey, buddy. Had a little squirrel just watching me. Then I ran him off. Much love. But yeah, man, I'm out. Peace.